We're
Recording!
recording. Hello,
Hello, hello.
everyone.
Welcome to Two Black Girls, One Road.
Where two black-ass girls finally invade a black dating show. Ready to
Ready to
love.
love.
I'm Natasha.
And I'm Justine.
And we finally got the for real first episode of Ready to Love. No casting special, nothing other than we're finally meeting the people. We're getting this thing started.
Yep.
And I'm so hyped for this season. I think it's going to be so good. Ready to Love has started. I'm so excited. We finally met everybody. They're I was gonna say they're moving into the house. They're not moving into a house, but they always have the first episode like at a house.
Yeah.
Like a big mix and mingle, mixer, whatever.
Mixer? Yeah, I guess.
Mixer. Okay, mixer. Yes. So all the singles get to meet each other, and yeah. So what were your initial thoughts?
Initial thoughts, I was wrong about Jimmy. And that's all I'm going to say. I really feel like Jimmy is just no good. I feel like he's up to no good.
Yeah, got on my last nerves by the end of the episode.
I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
And I think some of the older ladies are seeing him the same way that we are, which I find interesting as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the first thought. Also, really loved how the show set up the two people who knew each other already.
Yes,
So
love
Divine and Chica, how they were like, oh yeah, we're friends. We know each other for a few years. Bomb.
Yep.
That's it. There's no awkward like stagecoach elephant in the room. Okay.
Right.
None of this
No.
like weird mystery we have to piece together through Reddit and Instagram and stories and the rest of this.
Right.
Just we know each other, we're friends. That's that.
And that's it. And there was no like producer intervention, like to create some drama out of it,
Right.
or it was just like they're friends, they handled it, and then okay, we moved on. Like, yeah.
Yep. And then last thought is Ashima is by a mile my favorite girl in the cast.
Yeah, she's definitely one of my favorites too. For sure. I want the best for her. She's also just so like all the girls to me, just from the outside, they're all very like glammed up, like typical Atlanta, glamorous, beautiful, bomb, great bodies. And Ashima is also very beautiful, but is just also kind of like very relatable too, because she's just like, she's not glammed up to the nines. She looks great. Her outfit was fucking crazy. I don't know what the hell she had on that.
Very strawberry.
Very strawberry.
You know Strawberry the store?
Oh, yes. Damn. Strawberry. I hadn't thought about that store in forever. Yes. I don't know what Ashima had on. That it was like a long black dress with some pink and yellow ruffles at the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't even know where you buy that at. Yeah, Strawberry, I guess. But aside from that, I like her. She's funny as hell. Seems very real. So yeah. Cool. Interesting.
Yep. What about you? What do you think?
My thoughts. So this year with the power shifting, I think there's going to be some interesting things that will happen. I feel like there might be some backfiring on what the producers might have intended. I mean, we don't know yet. It's very early, but I'm kind of maybe predicting something. So first,
what do you mean?
The previews are already kind of showing that there's going to be definitely more competition and like cattiness among the women, kind of competing for the guys. We already see there's going to be some drama with Divine and Alexis. And one of my favorite aspects of last season was like the sisterhood among the women and how they all kind of supported each other. And like, it was, you know, it's not typical reality TV like drama, but it was still like, I don't know, it was really nice to watch.
It was refreshing to watch.
It was refreshing, yes. I think that's why it still worked. It was very refreshing. And so I don't know how it's going to fare yet this week. I was just going this year. Just going based on the preview. It seems like a little bit of, you know, tiffs might be going down with the ladies.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think it's because with this power shifting back and forth, they're going to be like more on edge to try to like save themselves every week. So that's one prediction that I'm going to just keep watching for. 2, I think the men are actually probably going to be acting up even more so now that their asses are on the line each week. So last season was just the 3 guys. They were safe. Aaron, within himself, he was just a fuckboy.
Right.
But the guys also could just like breathe and sigh in relief because they were safe. But now, with the guys having their asses on the line each week, I think they're going to be making sure that they have someone to help keep them around each week. So they're probably going to be singing sweet nothings to multiple women. So we might see a couple Aarons kind of pop up.
Yeah, or Aaron-like strategy.
Aaron-like strategies pop up, which kind of sucks because whether or not they are really like truly Aarons in their core, they might kind of tap into that to stay on the show. It's kind of, it reminds me a little bit of Bachelor in Paradise, like that last night where everybody's like fucking each other a rose and they're like talking to people they've literally never talked to and like, oh my God, yeah, I think we have a connection. Like, I feel like we might see a bit of that this season, but I don't know yet. But those are just like my 2 thoughts thinking about the power shifting back and forth.
Do you think the men are going to learn from Tommy in the same way they learned from Tommy last season? Because that's one of my favorite parts of last season, is seeing the 3 men learn from each other and from Tommy in that very intimate way every week.
Right. I hope so. I hope. Yeah. Because like last season, a lot of Aaron's women in particular, sent themselves home when they were like, I don't see a connection. You ain't shit. I'm just going to exit stage left.
Yep.
So I feel like there is still potential to definitely learn from Tommy. When you're not feeling somebody, if you don't feel a connection, you just leave. But I don't know. There might be some guys who are like, you know what? I want to stay more than learn from Tommy. So I'm going to just do what I'm going to do. Yeah. So I don't know. It's to be seen. To be seen. But that would tell us a lot about the guys here. Like, are they truly genuinely here for love, or are they trying to stay on the show? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was my last thought. Divine is absolutely my favorite person so far.
Oh, really? Yeah, I liked her too.
She just has so many one-liners.
Yeah.
This episode alone, and this is the first episode that I'm like, if she's going to be like this all season, I'm going to love her because she had me dying. And Ashima as well. Ashima is a stand-up comedian, so she's just obviously funny.
Right.
Divine's not a comedian, but she was saying these little quips that were just so unexpected and hilarious to me.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan already.
Nice.
But yeah, those are our initial thoughts.
Hey guys, that's a little taste of this week's episode. If you want to hear the full recap,
head on over to patreon.com/2blackgirls1rose and sign up to get weekly recaps and other Bachelor content from us.
See you next week.